Destination that those seats do be left open and available for those passengers boarding on route with us. No smoking on the train.
Washi tape. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For the month of February, my favorite moment would have to be my artist meetup with Stephanie, who is my illustrator friend from LA. And like I said in the last video, we met on Instagram a couple years ago, and it took us a while to really plan this meetup. So we finally got to do it. And yeah, so I was originally going to be there for the whole weekend, but I decided to just be there for one full day. So I took the Amtrak to Union Station, downtown LA. The Amtrak is really awesome. I would highly recommend it. I've been taking the Amtrak for a few years now, and I just love taking it to LA. It's very relaxing. You get to just do whatever you want, and you get to do a lot of sightseeing. You can see the beach, and then I saw the sunrise, which was really beautiful. And I was able to do some urban sketch on the train, which was really great. So when they first picked me up at Union Station, we headed off to Grand Central Market, and that was my first time there. I actually expected it to be much bigger than it actually was, but it's a really awesome place. Totally like Foodie Central. They should just rename it Foodie Central. But yeah, they have a lot of like a variety of foods. This market has a lot to offer. And beforehand, Stephanie asked me, what places I really wanted to go and visit, and I told her that I really wanted to try Eggslut. And so I actually didn't know it was in Grand Central Market, so that was a total twofer. I got to see the whole market and eat at Eggslut. So I won't talk too much about Eggslut on here because I plan on making it next week for my slice of doodles. So that was a really great start to my day. After breakfast, Stephanie's boyfriend dropped us off at Little Tokyo, and our first stop was at Kinokuniya bookstore. I think that's how you pronounce it. So we went to the bookstore, and she told me a lot about it while we were in line for Eggslut, and she was warning me, like, you might go crazy because there's just a lot of cute, like, stationery there, and just a lot of art supplies, and I already knew, like, instantly that I would be all for it. Oh my goodness gracious. I wish we had one here in San Diego because I would go crazy. Actually, no, I'm glad they don't have one here because I would be broke. So after the bookstore, we just wandered around Little Tokyo for a little bit and just went through different shops, and there were a lot of interesting shops there. Okay, so right now I have this Polaroid zip printer that I recently bought, and honestly I like this better than using my Instax Polaroid camera because the photos are much flatter and it doesn't add a lot of bulk to my moment diary. So this one's really cool because you use Bluetooth, and the cool thing is that there's no ink cartridges. I think it's just from the actual paper itself. So the quality is pretty awesome. It's quite expensive, but honestly I think it's worth it, especially if you're into scrapbooking. I like this Polaroid zip mobile photo printer because the actual picture is much smaller than the Instax Polaroid. So it does give me more space on the page to, doodle or to write. So that's a really huge plus. And then after we walked over to the Arts District, which really wasn't that far apart. And yeah, so Arts District was one of the places I really wanted to visit, and I'm glad she brought me there because it was just filled with so much inspiration, and there was just a lot of cute boutiques. So for lunchtime, we went to Cafe Gratitude, which I won't talk too much about because I might make a slice of doodles for that as well. But yeah, like the food there is amazing. The lighting is on point, natural lighting always. And yeah, it was just a really fun time. I felt like we were there for a couple hours. We were pretty much just getting to know each other on a more deeper level and just talking about our art and just, you know, giving each other, you know, advice and just talking up a storm. And so after we were done eating, we finally got to do the fun part, which was sketching together. So it was just really fun to just, you know, be in the zone and talking in between. I think it's really awesome to just collaborate and just spend time with people who love the same things as you. So I don't have many friends who are into art, so it was a really fun experience to sketch with another person who knows what it's all about. And I felt really comfortable just sketching with her, and I think also because we were, you know, drinking mimosas. And after the arts district, we were headed over to Bottega Louie. So this is definitely one of the places I've been wanting to go to as well, because, you know, you go on Instagram and you see people post pictures of all the macarons and stuff. So I'm glad you got to go there for dessert. And actually we also got pizza as well. I didn't draw it because I might also have this as a slice of doodle. So basically you're gonna see a lot of slice of doodles from LA. Then after Bottega Louie, we went to the last bookstore, which was basically our last stop for the day before I had to go back to the station. And it was seriously an awesome place to just go and gain inspiration. It was definitely very overwhelming, but I'm really glad she brought me there. And that was definitely a great way to end my day. So I will definitely have a blog post about this particular entry, and I will go more in depth about it. And yeah, so you can go head on over to my blog at charvillena.com. Also, if you have any questions about the materials that I use in this video, I always list it in my description box below. And that is all. So I hope you all enjoy this video. And as always, create every day, stay motivated, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!